struggling to find your footing in the ever-shifting sands of life, Stoicism has a solution. This isn't your average motivational talk. It's a deep dive into how specific, intentional decisions grounded in Stoic philosophy can dramatically shift the way you view and interact with the world around you. Each decision is a key unlocking a new way of thinking and being, turning everyday challenges into catalysts for resilience and growth. If you're ready to reshape your perspective and approach life's ups and downs with a renewed sense of empowerment, this journey is for you. 7 daily decisions that will change your perspective forever. Decision number 1, choosing discomfort as a teacher. In our journey through Stoicism, we come across a profound, yet often overlooked decision: choosing discomfort as a teacher. This concept might seem counterintuitive at first. Why would anyone willingly choose discomfort? But here lies the essence of a powerful Stoic lesson. Imagine you're used to a certain level of comfort in your life: your cozy bed, your favorite food, the pleasures of modern technology. Now think about deliberately choosing to step away from these comforts. Periodically, it could be something as simple as opting to take the stairs instead of the elevator, or as challenging as spending a weekend in the wilderness with minimal supplies. The idea isn't to suffer needlessly, but to remind ourselves that we can endure more than we often think. This perspective of embracing discomfort does something remarkable to our perspective. It sharpens our appreciation for what we have and builds resilience. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, practiced this by living periodically as if he had lost all his wealth. He said, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with this scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself, the while is this, the condition that I feared by doing this." Seno wasn't just preparing himself for potential future hardships. He was also teaching himself to find contentment and happiness in similar conditions. This decision, when made daily, transforms our relationship with comfort and fear. It teaches us that our happiness and peace of mind don't have to be contingent on external conditions. In practical terms, this could look like experimenting with intermittent fasting, or maybe choosing to four-row your car for a day and opting for public transportation or walking. It's about finding ways in your daily life to practice resilience and remind yourself of your own strength and adaptability. The transformative power of this decision lies in its ability to fundamentally shift how we perceive our needs and fears. It teaches us that true contentment comes from within, and that we have the strength to face and embrace life's challenges by choosing discomfort as a teacher. We're not just learning about endurance, we're redefining our relationship with life itself. This Stoic practice, when embraced daily, can indeed change our perspective forever, leading us towards a life of greater appreciation, resilience, and inner peace. Decision number 2, actively welcoming challenges at first. This might sound daunting. Why would anyone seek out challenges? The answer lies in a fundamental Stoic belief: growth and improvement are born from adversity. Think about muscle. Without the stress of exercise, it doesn't grow stronger. Similarly, our character, our resilience, our very essence thrive. When tested by actively welcoming challenges, we're not just preparing for life's inevitable difficulties, we're actively engaging in our personal growth. Let's say you're facing a daunting project at work. It's outside your comfort zone, filled with unknowns. The natural instinct might be to feel anxiety or even to shy away from it. But what if instead you viewed this as a golden opportunity? An opportunity to expand your skills, to learn something new, to stretch your limits. This is the essence of actively welcoming challenges. The Stoic philosopher Epic is advised difficulties show a person's character. So when a challenge arises, it's not just an obstacle, It's a mirror reflecting your character's current state and a forge where it can be strengthened. This shift in perspective turns every challenge into a valuable lesson. Consider, for instance, a personal goal like running a marathon. The training is tough, the journey long, and the effort required is immense. But each day of training, each mile run, is a step towards not just a physical, but a mental and emotional transformation. You learn discipline, endurance, and the power of perseverance. This Stoic practice of welcoming challenges is about redefining our relationship with discomfort and uncertainty. It's a decision to see life's hurdles not as hindrances, but as catalysts for personal development. When we make this choice daily, it becomes a powerful tool for changing our perspective. It molds us into individuals who are not only prepared for life storms but can find joy and growth in them. By incorporating this principle into your daily life, you begin to cultivate a mindset that looks for the silver lining in every cloud. You start to appreciate the role of difficulties in shaping a robust and resilient character. This is why actively welcoming challenges is a decision that can change your perspective forever. It transforms you from a passive participant in your life to an active and enthusiastic architect of your own character and destiny. Decision number 3, choosing empathy in communication. This decision is about much more than just being kind. It's a profound practice that can fundamentally alter how we interact with the world. Empathy in the Stoic sense involves deeply understanding and sharing the feelings of others. It's about stepping into someone else's shoes, seeing the world through their eyes. This isn't just a moral duty, it's a practical tool for building stronger, more harmonious relationships. Consider a typical scenario, a disagreement with a friend. It's easy to get entrenched in our viewpoint, to see the argument solely from our perspective. But what if instead we paused and genuinely tried to understand where they're coming from? This doesn't mean abandoning our stance, but it does mean acknowledging and respecting the validity of their feelings and experiences. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize?" This isn't just about avoiding hypocrisy, it's about cultivating a mindset of empathy. By recognizing our own flaws, we become more compassionate and understanding towards others in practical terms. This could mean actively listening without interrupting, asking clarifying questions, or even just acknowledging someone's feelings. Even if you don't fully understand them, it's about creating a space where open, honest, and empathetic communication can flourish. This practice extends beyond personal relationships to every interaction we have, be it with colleagues, strangers, or even those we might disagree with. Imagine how different our conversations would be if we approached each one with the intention to understand and connect, rather than to persuade or win. By choosing empathy in our communications daily, we're not only improving our relationships, we're also cultivating inner peace. When we understand others better, conflicts reduce and our connections deepen. This decision changes our perspective because it shifts our focus from being self-centered to being others-centered, from seeking to be understood to seeking to understand. Therefore, choosing empathy in communication is a decision that can profoundly change our perspective forever. It transforms every interaction, every relationship, and ultimately how we experience and contribute to the world around us. It's a testament to the Stoic belief that true wisdom lies in understanding not just ourselves, but also those with whom we share our lives. Decision number 4, embracing fate with joy. This concept, known as amorti, is not just about accepting what happens to us, but actively loving it, seeing the value and opportunity in every twist of fate. Imagine you're working on a project you're passionate about, but suddenly, due to circumstances beyond your control, it gets shelved. The natural reaction might be frustration or disappointment, but what if instead you embraced this turn of events as an opportunity? Maybe it's a chance to pursue a different project you've been putting off, or to develop a skill that you wouldn't have. Otherwise, this Stoic practice is about finding the silver lining in every cloud, and it's beautifully encapsulated in the words of the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, who was greatly influenced by Stoicism. My formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati. That one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity, not merely bear what is necessary, still less conceal it, but love it by choosing to love our faith. We're not just passively accepting our circumstances, we're actively reframing them. This doesn't mean we seek out suffering or misfortune, but when these things inevitably come, we view them as necessary parts of our life's journey. Consider a situation like losing a job. While it's undeniably challenging, embracing this change with joy could lead to exploring new career paths or discovering a latent passion. It's about seeing every ending as a new beginning, every obstacle as a stepping stone to something potentially better. This Stoic mindset can be applied to all aspects of life, from minor inconveniences like a traffic jam, where you might find joy in some unexpected quiet time, to major life changes, such as relocating to a new city, which can be seen as an exciting adventure rather than a daunting challenge. Embracing fate with joy is a decision that changes our perspective forever, because it shifts our focus from what we've lost to what we might gain. It teaches us that happiness and contentment are not dependent on our external circumstances, but on our internal attitude in essence. By adopting amor fati, we are not just enduring life, but enthusiastically participating in it, taking everything that comes our way and transforming it into an opportunity for growth, learning, and joy. This approach to life, rooted in Stoicism, offers a pathway to profound inner peace and resilience, making every moment, no matter how challenging, a cause for celebration. Decision number 5, daily practice of mindful reflection. This isn't just about introspection, it's a deliberate and thoughtful examination of our daily experiences, decisions, and interactions, guiding us towards better living. Imagine ending each day by taking a quiet moment to think about the events that unfolded. What did you do well? Where could you improve? This practice isn't about self-criticism, but about learning and growing from each day's experiences. Seneca, a revered Stoic philosopher, highlighted the importance of this practice in his writings. When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, aware of this habit that's now mine, I examine my entire day and go back over what I've done and said, hiding nothing from myself, passing nothing. By this nightly ritual of reflection is a powerful tool for self-improvement. Consider a typical day at work. You had a meeting where you felt you could have communicated your ideas more effectively. During your reflection, you replay the conversation not to berate yourself, but to understand how you might approach it differently next time. This could involve practicing clearer communication, being more prepared, or even learning to manage nervousness. Or perhaps you encounter someone rude in your day instead of harboring resentment. Reflect on this interaction with empathy and understanding. Maybe they were having a bad day, and your encounter was just a moment in their larger story. This reflection can lead to cultivating patience and compassion. The beauty of this daily decision is that it turns every day into a lesson. It encourages us to be better than we were yesterday. It's not about achieving perfection, but about continuous growth and improvement. By reflecting on our actions and their consequences, we learn to make wiser choices, develop better habits, and ultimately lead more fulfilling lives. Mindful reflection changes our perspective forever, because it moves us from being passive recipients of our experiences to active learners. We start to see life as a classroom where every experience, good or bad, is an opportunity to learn and grow. Incorporating this practice into your daily routine can start with just a few minutes each night. It's about creating a space where you can quietly introspect, learning from your experiences, and set intentions for the days ahead. Over time, this Stoic practice can transform not just your mindset, but your entire approach to life, leading to profound personal growth and inner peace. Decision number 6, seeking wisdom in stillness. In our fast-paced world, the Stoic practice of seeking wisdom in stillness often goes unnoticed, yet it holds immense power in changing our perspectives. This decision involves deliberately finding moments of quiet to connect with our deeper selves, away from the constant noise of daily life. Imagine starting your day not with a rush to check emails or social media, but with a few minutes of serene silence. In these moments of stillness, we're not just escaping the noise, we're tuning into a deeper wisdom that often gets drowned out with the hustle of everyday life. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, once said, "People look for retreats for themselves in the country by the coast or in the hills. There is nowhere that a person can find a more peaceful and trouble-free retreat than in his own mind." This profound insight underscores the power of finding tranquility and clarity within ourselves. Consider a day filled with back-to-back meetings and endless to-do lists. Instead of moving from one task to the next, on autopilot, pause for a few minutes of stillness. In this space, you might find clarity about what's truly important, helping you prioritize and to make more thoughtful decisions. Or perhaps you're facing a difficult personal decision. Instead of constantly seeking advice from others or getting lost in analysis, dedicate time to sit in silence. This might involve meditation, a quiet walk, or simply sitting in a room without distractions. In these moments, you allow your mind to settle, and often the answer you're seeking arises from within. This daily decision to seek wisdom in stillness is transformative because it shifts our lines from external sources of guidance to our internal compass. We learn to trust our intuition and judgments, which in turn leads to a more confident and grounded existence. The practice of finding wisdom and stillness also teaches us patience in a world where instant gratification is the norm. Learning to sit with our thoughts, to wait for clarity without rushing, is a powerful tool for personal growth at inner peace. Incorporating moments of stillness into your daily routine doesn't require hours of meditation. It can be as simple as a few minutes of quiet reflection. In the morning, a brief pause to breathe deeply during a busy day, or a quick walk in nature. These practices allow us to reconnect with ourselves, offering a wellspring of wisdom and insight that can transform our perspective and approach to life. By making the decision to seek wisdom and stillness every day, we open ourselves to profound insights and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This Stoic practice fosters a calm, clear mind, enabling us to navigate life's complexities with grace and wisdom. Decision number 7, balancing control and surrender. This intricate practice involves discerning between what we can influence and what we must gracefully accept, guiding us towards a life of wisdom and tranquility. Picture yourself planning an outdoor event, like a wedding or a family reunion. You've meticulously organized every detail, but there's one element you can't control: the weather on the big day. Rain pours down here. Stoicism teaches us a valuable lesson. You can't control the weather, but you can control your response to it. You could move the event indoors or provide umbrellas and canopies, turning the situation into a memorable adventure. This Stoic principle is elegantly summed up by the serenity prayer commonly associated with Reinhold and Eber Grant. Me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This mantra is a reminder of the delicate balance between action and acceptance. Now consider your career ambitions. You work hard, striving for a promotion or a new role. While your effort, attitude, and professional development are within your control, the final decision lies with others. Understanding this helps in managing expectations and reduces undue stress, allowing you to focus on personal growth and excellence in your work. This Stoic practice isn't just about accepting limitations, it's about empowering ourselves through focused action and thoughtful surrender. It's a decision that reshapes our perspectives forever because it teaches us to invest our energies where they matter most, while maintaining peace with the unpredictable nature of life. In daily life, this might manifest in how you handle health challenges. You can control aspects like diet, exercise, and medication, but some health outcomes may be beyond your control. Recognizing this helps you do your best within your sphere of influence while accepting the broader journey with grace. The beauty of this Stoic decision is in its transformative power. It brings a sense of balance and equanimity to our lives. We learn to act with intention where we can make a difference, and to find contentment in accepting life's uncertainties. Adopting this balanced approach to control and surrender in your everyday life leads to a more serene and effective existence. It cultivates a mindset that embraces life's ebbs and flows, reduces anxiety about the unknown, and fosters a deeper appreciation for the present moment. This Stoic wisdom, when integrated into our daily decisions, indeed changes our perspective forever, paving the way for our life marked by harmony, resilience, and profound inner peace. Thank you for joining me on this video today. I hope these Stoic principles inspire and guide you towards a life of greater resilience and fulfillment. Remember, it's not just about learning these decisions, it's about living them every day. I also want to thank all of my loyal channel members for being a part of the community of Stoic Bond. Without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are, and I am grateful for every single one of you. If you found value with this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into transforming your life with ancient wisdom. You might also find value in these linked videos that are of similar topics and ideas. Until next time, stay Stoic.